Hey, it's Brian Gomez again with the Gazette. It is hockey time in Colorado Springs. Number 6 Colorado College hosts Alaska-Anchorage at 7:37 p.m. tonight, the start of a WCHA series at World Arena. Wanted to let you know that Doyle Woody of the Anchorage Daily News is reporting that Alaska-Anchorage will be without 4 forwards for this weekend's series against the Tigers. Alex Gellert, Daniel Naslund, Jade Portwood, and Matt Bailey are all sidelined with injuries. Now, this wasn't really a surprise for CC coach Scott Owens. I talked to him earlier in the week, and he raised the possibility that the Seawolves would still be short-handed. Gellert, Naslund, and Portwood have all missed the past 2 series, while Bailey was injured last weekend when Alaska-Anchorage was swept by North Dakota. What effect do these lost players have on Alaska-Anchorage? Essentially, it puts a team that's already struggling in an even tougher position. The Seawolves come to Colorado Springs at 5-9-2 overall. They've had difficulty scoring goals, averaging only 2.3 per game. They've given up 3.5 per game. They're at 19% on the power play, and they're at 73% on the penalty kill. Even more damaging, Alaska-Anchorage gives up a ton of offensive chances, and that's not a good recipe for success against a team like CC that doesn't have any problems getting to the net. In essence, Chris Campbell and Rob Gunderson, they'll probably each get a start and goal this weekend, are probably going to have to stand on their heads. Now, the slate's going to be evened a bit Saturday when the Tigers lose Jaden Schwartz to the Junior World Championships. He's going to be gone for 5 games after tonight. But CC has been playing well, they have a lot of depth, and they're healthy. CC is 8-4 overall. They come in with a lot of momentum from that overtime win last week against Denver, and they get Ryland Schwartz back from an upper body injury that kept him out of the DU game. He's their leading scorer, and CC just looks differently when he's out there on the ice. Alexander Krushelinski has been stepping up. Nick Dineen has been all over the place. Joe Howe has been a monster in goal, especially late in that DU game. CC's still averaging 4.3 goals a game, tops in the country. They're at 27% on the power play. That's 3rd best in the nation. There's one weakness, it's their defense. They're at 80% on the penalty kill. They're still giving up too many goals in 5-on-5 situations. They need to shore that up a little bit. And remember this, though. Alaska-Anchorage always gives CC a tough game. They play on an Olympic-sized ice sheet as well. So there's no big adjustment coming here other than the altitude. Dave Shayak brought his boys down here a day early, got here on Wednesday so they could adjust. And Anchorage has historically struggled in this building, but in 2009 and in 2010 came away with overtime wins against the Tigers. That's all for now, folks. Make sure to check back on the Eye of the Tigers blog later tonight. I'll be posting CC's line sheets when I get them at the arena, typically an hour to 2 hours before face-off. I'll also be tweeting during tonight's game, starting at 7:30. You can follow me on my new Twitter handle, @GazetteHockey. I'll be tweeting after every goal scored and during every intermission. If you check post-game on the Eye of the Tigers blog, you can find video interviews with CC players. And if you check post-game on the Gazette's main page for CC Hockey, you can find a game story, a sidebar on Scott Winkler, who's preparing to play for Norway's national team at a tournament in Slovenia, a box score, and a photo gallery courtesy of Mike Christie, who's shooting tonight's game for the Gazette. I appreciate your time. Should be a fun night of hockey.